Sycophants Media, be heavily minded and ethically conscious.
Some of the people believe that, if we succeed in blaming Bawumia for the economic woes of Ghana because he was a vice president, then we'll become significant. And so this is the Asing song, They do not have any presidential significance unless they keep saying this all the time and lower Bawumia because he was in charge of the economy. He was not in charge of the economy. Let me tell you, the space that Akufo-Addo gave him, he performed.
Which space was this?
Well, all that you want to talk about, whether or not we should go digital, whether we should have the address system, whether we should have the drones and the rest of them. But if Akufo-Addo, didn't give him the opportunity to look at whether going to the bonds market, is the way to run a good economy, and he gave it to his cousin, who went to the bond market a lot, and even that was not enough, and he would tap domestic funds of individuals and the rest of it. How do you blame Bawumia for it? When we were talking about the Renaissance, you could see that he used to come to Parliament and then try to aid the finance minister in what he was doing when they were reading the budget. He stopped because now the finance minister wanted to do what they want to do. So you could see people compare Akufo-Addo's first term in government, and then when he became wayward, now look, the one who understands the economy the most has been sidelined, and Ken was doing what he wanted to do. The result is what we are seeing. And
so Dr. Bawumia was sidelined.
Oh, please. Who doesn't know this?
By whom?
By the president and his cousin, of course. What did you see?
By Akufo-Addo and Ken Ofori-Atta.
In the running of the economy. He was not in charge at all.
How do you know this?
Well, at least I could see what happened when I was in the cabinet, and I could see also what happened when I was outside the cabinet. I'm not here to wash our dirty in the public, but show one record that Bawumia was the one who was trying to overhaul the exchange rate, and he failed. Do you know what was happening at that time?
Gold for oil was to overhaul the exchange rate, but we ended at $14 per dollar. Now the NDC is on 10. Talking about he being the chairman of the economic management team, it was Dr. Bawumia who gave the general public the list of the very fantastic actors at the economic management team. Jan Bafo, Alan Chemate. It was Dr. Bawumia who said.
Find out from them.
Head of the economic management team. He himself is on record to have said that Akufo-Addo ceded economic management to him. He was the one who supervised the most abysmal economic performance in the history of the Fourth Republic, if not our entire history.
Atacha was on Good Evening Ghana yesterday. He dismisses that. He said
it is not true. Moro, it is not non-starter.
And
Moro, it is a non-starter. You see, the Ken Ofori-Atta thing is a convenient, contrived excuse to extricate Bawumia from deserved blame for the mismanagement of the economy. There is actually a video of Bawumia himself saying that President Akufo-Addo had given him so much space and put him in charge of the economy, and he's running it. But Bawumia is on record to have led the economic management team at town halls to tout economic policy. Was he not the one who announced the so-called reversal of import tariffs in 2019 or so? Did you not see his picture on billboards with the economic management team advertising economic fora that he was superintending? Did President Akufo-Addo not go to Parliament, I think March 2018, to heap plaudits on Dr. Bawumia for supposed gains in economic management? Indeed, is President Akufo-Addo not on record to have told us that the reason why he tapped Dr. Bawumia was his economic prowess, and this was as far back as 2008. At the time, Dr. Bawumia was not even a member of the MPP. But they tapped him because President Akufo-Addo said that he thought he had economic knowledge and capacity to manage the affairs of this state. Why did Dr. Bawumia not hold fora on the economy? He did not hold lectures about the CD, about borrowing, and all the indicators that have to do with economic management. So why is it that they think that they can insult the intelligence of Ghanaians by seeking to distance him from the abysmal, appalling performance that led to hardships for the people of Ghana?
okay.
Indeed, Moro. Is it not the same Dr. Bawumia who a few weeks ago was taking credit for the so-called gold for oil policy?
Yes.
And go for reserve policy. So he was not in charge of the economy. So he was not in charge of the economy. Yet he could impose a good for oil policy on the same government that he was not in charge of. I mean, what kind of logic is this? Why did they do this to themselves? You see, and that narrative is doing more damage to Bawumia than any other thing. Look, it is one thing to fail, okay? It is one thing to fail. But to say that, yes, the last time we had difficulties, things didn't work out as I had planned. But give me the opportunity, I have new ideas that I think will work, which are better than what is happening today. If you do that, Ghanaians may yet reject you, but they will accord a bit more respect and credibility to your name. What he is doing now does not carry favor with the elect, because you see, tomorrow, all electorates, forget about even those who are partisan, extremely partisan. They are rational decision makers. When they go to the poll, they vote based on their circumstance. All the noise that takes place during election campaigns and all that, it contributes little to electoral outcomes. But people assess their living conditions. They listen to what is happening. And then they make a judgment one way or the other. They see you seek to take credit in good times. Then when times are bad, you say that it is not you. Moro, can you swear today that if the economy had found that better than it was in 2024, they would not have told us that Dr. Bawumia is the one in charge? But in 2019, when President Akufo-Addo went to Parliament, did he not attribute so-called economic success at the time to Dr. Bawumia's leadership? It is a matter of record. Sly is a former MP. So you know that Parliament is a house of records. What it means that what President Akufo-Addo has said has to be the truth. Otherwise, he stands for to be charged with contempt of Parliament. So unless they are saying that President Akufo-Addo went to peddle falsehood before Parliament, what they are saying is not tenable. They should stop it. It is not a campaign mantra that will succeed. Indeed, it failed woefully at the polls. I would have expected that the strategies of Dr. Bawumia will move away from that narrative. Okay. Let him be candid. Let him accept responsibility for the poor performance. Look, what Ghanaians went through was a nightmare. People, millions of bondholders had their bond proceeds withheld from them, leading to severe hardships. So don't come and insult them on top by denying what is obvious, when you yourself have statements that show that you are taking credit for economic management. Okay. It is not possible, Muru, for the man who was not in charge of economic management to have been the brain behind 33 policies as they themselves claim. How is that possible? What kind of incongruence is this? So my point is that what is happening does not surprise me. Okay. I was a bit surprised initially when they decided to put the flag raising contest ahead of any other thing. But I understood them. They believe that if they get the friction and the vitriol that attends internal contest out of the way, maybe they would have the peace of mind to focus on other matters. Right. I grant them the right to adopt any strategy that would benefit them if they perceive it to be so. Okay. But I don't think that all the things that are happening today will matter when Ghanaians go to make a decision. Moro, it will simply be an analysis of who has done better.
Sycophants Media. Please subscribe to my channel for more updates.